We are horned the F up on this beautiful Wednesday. Looks like a lot of people are very horny in the comments.
Very horned up. Yeah, hell, it's Groundhog Day in a couple days. That damn gopher is gonna come out and look at its shadow. We got the Senior Bowl, we got the East-West Shrine. The first steps to the NFL draft have actually started. This is a big week.
Why the hell do you know that it's Groundhog Day in a couple days?
February 2nd. It's always Groundhog Day.
Great movie, by the way. Great movie. Yeah.
Damn.
Phil?
Gerbil?
Phil? Such a good movie. T-Bass is in the house. Matamidai, Ashley, as always, Anthony, LS, Travis, Lord freaking Duncan, who I watched get his goddamn haircut the other day, and it was very enjoyable. So make sure to go give Lord Duncan a sub. Viking Funeral, Bob Sweet, Patrick Harms. I'm missing somebody, but that's all right.
You can't name everybody. This doesn't name who's in the attendance show. It's not what we do here at Onebar.
Oh, we're taking attendance.
But yes, a lot to talk about. There's some Vikings news. There's some NFC North news. We're going to be giving away hopefully 2 of these lumberjacks tonight. One to just a member. All you got to be is a member of the channel. You'll be getting one. And then also I think we got a special guest coming on trying to win so far 0-2. Anybody who's tried to come on and win the under a minute with underdog.
I'm really messing up here. 0-2.
Yes.
0-2. Yeah. We will see. But yeah, plenty to talk about. We're going to be doing a mock draft. We got the mailbag, the agenda. The agenda is full to the brim.
It's a full and throbbing agenda. Me and Onebar are going to actually a little segment we like to call it "Burns When We Pee." Ask each other burning questions. 3 each.
Yeah, we got some burning questions. We want to see your comments as always. But Lupagus, let's just dive balls deep into this. Let's get going.
Let's do it. Let's start with some news and notes. I don't know if we have graphics today. We don't have graphics today. I don't know.
You know, it's weird when you ask that. I don't like it because it makes it not as smooth because, of course, we have graphics. So in the future, don't ask if we have graphics. Just let it happen naturally. When you're watching the news or something, they don't say, "Hey, are you guys going to put up a graphic?"
Well, it finally happened. TJ Hawkinson had successful surgery on his torn ACL. The healing process can now begin.
Good for him. I'm glad it happened. Not much more to talk about. Hopefully, it looks like he'll probably be back. I mean, October-ish, hopefully. We'll see.
Yeah, that's what you hope for. You hope for a speedy recovery. Maybe he's like this really quick healer who's just coming back so damn quick, so unnaturally early. But yeah, it's good he finally had the surgery. I hate that he was still so swollen he couldn't do it. We have some other news regarding the Vikings, and that's to our fullback, CJ Ham, who is going to, I believe, his second Pro Bowl. Kyle Juszczyk is going to the Super Bowl, which means CJ Ham is the replacement.
There's like 3 fullbacks in the league. So I'm glad he is the one that gets to go there after one said that he didn't or he couldn't.
I don't even remember him playing this year. Like, honestly, like I remember, like, when was I thought it was last year where he's doing those 10-yard out patterns or splitting out wide.
Like, somebody help us out in the comments. The amount of carries, I want to say it was like less than 3. This goes down like fullback shouldn't really be a position anymore. So they got to give it to somebody. CJ Ham, beloved Viking. I hope he has fun wherever that is now. I don't even care.
Yeah, I mean, he is beloved. And I'm glad you said that. And speaking of beloved Vikings, we should also, I mean, this isn't really Vikings news, but kind of is. Teddy Bridgewater, former Vikings quarterback, last game was the NFC Championship game. He is retiring. So Teddy Bridgewater, again, always seems like a guy who's always going to be loved here in Minnesota for some reason.
It was all about hope. We'll never know what would have happened. He showed us some glimpses and then the horrific injury, obviously. But, the only reason I would have cheered for the Lions was because of Teddy to get him a ring. Teddy, thank you. Thank you for your service.
Yeah. I mean, again, he ended up, give him credit for making a career out of what he ended up being, which was a kind of a backup floating around the league. I mean, with what he went through, that devastating injury.
Gross teams.
He was. And if you guys
Saints, Jets, was he a Dolphin?
He was a Dolphin for a pube. He was a Panther.
God, he was a Panther, Lion, Vikings. That's 6. I bet we got them all. But the Jets, I think they signed him, and didn't they just trade him on a training camp? Like, I don't even think he made it to week 1.
Yeah, you might be right. And maybe that's when he went to the Saints next. It was weird. It's bizarre. But you ever do those NFL grids, he's always a guy, if you need one, put in Teddy Bridgewater. He's probably played for both teams.
Oh, damn it, Dennis. We're glad we found you. This is the other way around. We found you. You didn't find us. Thank you.
And Dennis, if you hurry up and become a YouTube member, you can get in the spin the wheel for the happy nuts.
I don't know. I kind of already have the wheel ready.
Oh
so
shit! Never mind. You're not going to qualify.
I'm sure Dennis needs to shave up and trim up,
well,
but I don't know if he'll be in the running here. Just like you asking if the graphic is going to come.
With the last name like Manly, you know there's a lot of hair down there. That is a manly mane.
A little front and back action. A little front and back. Be sure if you guys are watching, hit that like button. Give us a like. Bumps us up a little bit. Greatly appreciate it. And, if you're not subbed, first off, shame on you. Yeah. Second off, hit that subscribe button. Let's go.
Ellis Gregor, he's got it. CJ, 1 attempt, 7 yards, 7 receptions for 25 yards this year.
Probably in scrub time. I'm so over CJ Ham.
That is your Pro Bowl. Onebar says, I am out of here. And CJ Ham, the talk, I'm all riled up. He had to leave.
Oh, shit. Did I ask Lord Duncan to play? You're right. Oh, shit. TYA, if you're watching, I might have messed up.
Uh-oh. Well, you got to figure that out. Correct that mistake.
You know what? TYA is a very forgiving man. And he's come on a lot on these trivias. I think you'll understand. I do feel bad. We'll make sure TYA is on the next week's. But you're right. You're right, Lord Duncan. I messed up.
You did. Swerve's in the house. Swerve is in the house. Hu Yang says JJ McCarthy's the right guy for O'Connell's playbook. We'll see. Oh my God, Viking funeral.
Jesus, Viking funeral. He's the shit. He's the shit. Harmsy in a Speedo. I was going to show one thing really quick. Viking funeral.
Yeah, well done.
You got no words anymore. I mean, we love you. Hold on.
Onebar is going to do a little show and tell here. Not 100% sure what is planning. Oh, he's back.
I was just going to show. So the Onebar and Lupagus show is adding a new wrinkle to the mix where if you're on Twitter, so we just did a giveaway for this Jordan Addison signed jersey. We did this last week where you sub, you like to tweet, all that fun stuff. So get over to Twitter. We actually gave that away earlier today, but just a little heads up. The next one we're doing, Michael Blackley. He is back.
He's back.
We missed you.
We did. God, look at that face.
Thank you.
How did you not miss it?
Thank you, Michael. Just saying. So the next giveaway we're doing is for YouTube members, or not members, subscribers specifically, not on Twitter. But look at this bad boy.
Woo! What's it smell like?
Oh, fuck. Kind of stinks, actually.
Oh, shit. Oh, no.
Jared Allen signed jersey, baby. So make sure you're subscribed. You got to be subscribed to win this.
And apparently it might reek just a little bit.
You know, it smelled like the plastic bag that it was in, to be honest. All right. I'm sorry. Let's keep going.
All right. Let's go to that's it. That's our the news from the Vikings, news and nuggets. Let's go to the mailbag. And I think we had some questions today.
Yes, we do. We got like 4.
You've got mail.
All right, let's do this. Let's start off with Michael Blackie, that beautiful man who just chucked us some cheddar. He says 2 questions. He's getting greedy. I keep reading that Vikings are looking to move up to 2nd or 3rd overall. How do you guys feel about giving up future draft capital for one of the top 3 quarterbacks? Chicago, I believe, likes May more than Williams. If we had a chance to get Williams, what are your feelings on that scenario?
I'm ready. I'm ready to make the move. I was ready last year to make the jump to give up future draft picks, which is a lot to say for me because I love the NFL draft. I love having a 1st-round pick. It's very important to me. It's like my favorite times of the year. To think of not having that for multiple years to come is very painful, but I'm ready. I'm ready to take the jump and try to get one of these guys. I just think this year it's going to be so damn hard with every quarterback, every team up there in the top 3 needing a quarterback, needing to have that piece to start this franchise around. The Bears is the one exception, but why the hell would they trade with the Vikings, especially for a talent like Caleb Williams, who's apparently just this rare elite talent that doesn't come around very often?
I want to make a bet with you there, Lupagus. Something we have to do on air. You're so hell-bent that the 3 quarterbacks are going to go 1, 2, 3. I want to bet that the quarterbacks aren't going 1, 2, 3. You name it. I'm in.
Well, I'm not going to bet it now when there's still a month when trades can be made before the draft. But I just
keep saying you told me like last week before that there's no way that there's not going to be 3 quarterbacks taken.
My point is this: is that the price is so high now. It's gonna go up even higher than it should be. Did you see what Bleacher Report just put out there? What it's going to cost for Vikings getting top
Well,
3?
no,
It
I'm
was
just saying.
it was
My
even
argument
higher.
is my argument is that quarterbacks aren't going 1, 2, 3.
Here's the thing. I can say that now in January 31st, but then there's a trade that's made where someone's moving up to do something different. So
Well, it's
there's too much to
January
say.
31st for me too.
Yeah,
Not just
it's
you.
for you, but things can change. Like I'm stuck right now.
Lupagus sounds like he is
I'm
a
stuck.
big
I still think it's going to happen,
old-
but I'm not going to make a
You
bet
want to bet
January
on it or
31st.
not?
Not right now. I don't.
Oh, what a God! You're such a wimp.
Not
All
right
right.
now.
It's not like you're betting your house. I was just trying to think of something a little goofy to do, or maybe I don't know. I shave your body.
You shave my body.
All
I don't
right.
trust you.
Lupagus is big old Sally. All right. So it's either Lord Duncan or Skull 2IA. One of you two are coming on for trivia. I'm gonna let you guys figure it out in the comments.
Wow.
I messed up. I forgot Lord Duncan was supposed to come on, so you guys hammer that thing out. But so we didn't really. So the question was, you're ready. Your answer was you're ready to go up there and get them. Yeah, I don't care. I'm to the point now where it's fun to see the draft picks. Who gives a shit? If we like one of those quarterbacks, I'm pretty big on Drake May. Caleb Williams, like you put in there. I mean, everybody says he's got the what do they say? Patrick Mahomes-esque type flavor to him. How can you argue about that? If we traded up for any of these guys, any quarterback you take early, you're taking a big old swing. So, the good thing is there's 3 bona fide guys. Get one of them. We'll see what happens. I'm for it.
Yeah. Put the bone in bona fide. And I haven't really done enough research on these guys to figure out which ones I like best because I'm not going to do that till we get up there. But
just Drake May, like the dude, what I hate, obviously the easy thing is North Carolina, Trubisky, the first thing you think about, but his body, his size, his arm, his ability to make plays with his legs. I mean, it's crazy. Caleb Williams, big knock. He's smaller. Was he like 6 foot, 6'1"? But he's got the arm. He can make, they all have beautiful, beautiful qualities.
Beautiful traits, beautiful bodies. And again, that's why I think these teams picking the top 3 are going to probably stick and pick.
Stick and pick. No. If you still want to make that bet?
Not right now. Maybe in a couple weeks.
All right. All right. We got T-Bass says, I never thought I would see another Brady Belichick combination in my lifetime, but I can't say that anymore with Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. How essential do you think having the right coach in place when you draft a quarterback is? And do you think KOC is that guy?
Why don't you start on this one?
Well, obviously it's very essential. The thing is, we don't know if KOC is the guy because he has Kirk Cousins. Like you could say, oh, he drafted Jaron Hall and he didn't do anything. Jaron Hall sucks, and he was a 5th round quarterback. He's like the 20th quarterback taken. You can't put anything into that because it's not like he drafted him to be the next quarterback. We'll find out if KOC is the guy. I think he should be the guy. Former quarterback, seeing what he's done with the Rams. See where he's come from. He's coached with some very good coaches. He's played with some very good coaches. He should be the guy. But nobody knows.
Yeah, we're not going to know he's the guy until he gets his guy. You got to be paired with somebody when you're a new head coach. Kirk Cousins was inherited. You got to have that young guy. I mean, Zimmer had Bridgewater. That didn't pan out. Frazier had Ponder. That didn't pan out. Childress went with Tavares Jackson. Every regime has their guy. And you need to have the guy before you know if KLC can be the guy. So hopefully they can land the guy, wherever that may be in this year's draft.
Top Gun, the old Nintendo game, very tough to land that thing.
It was tough
every
to
time you
refuel,
came
too.
to the aircraft carrier, it'd be looking really good, and all of a sudden it just shit.
So
hard. That was very frustrating. Great game.
Or refueling too was very difficult.
Oh, I never got to that point. I always died before I had to refuel. You know what? Luff says, bring them both on. We can do that. We can bring them both on, and we can just rotate until somebody doesn't get it. Let's do that.
This doesn't really go with under the minute thing, but it works. It'll work.
It's all right. It's still a theme. So TYA and Lord Duncan, you're both coming on. All right. We got 2 more real quick ones. Would you guys be pissed if the Vikings signed Russell Wilson instead of Kirk Cousins? A lot of rumors with Wilson Vikings potential.
Yeah, I hate the idea of Russell Wilson here. I think you talk about the culture. I think he's a culture destroyer. He seems like he's his own guy with his own his people. There was the separation.
Pee-hole? Did you say pee-hole?
No, people.
Oh.
Sounds like there was a separation when the coach Hackett was there, like it was Russell Wilson and everybody else. I think when you have a young team, the Vikings, you're trying to get even younger. I don't think he's good for this locker room, and I don't think he's a very good quarterback anymore either.
I would rather sign Josh Freeman. No way. Russell Wilson's the worst. I want nothing to do with that. That's an easy one. Ellis Gregor says, what are your thoughts on bringing Eric Bieniemy as an assistant head coach run game coordinator? He is still listed as OC for the Commanders, but will the new coach keep him? He will get in your face if you aren't pulling your weight, and I think his head coaching chances are done for the foreseeable future.
You mean bring him home, former Viking?
Bring him home.
I love it. Run game coordinator. Hell yeah. Why not do something? There needs to be some change when it comes to run game. You can't just go status quo into this thing and not just a new player. I think it needs to be some kind of coaching move as well. Even if it's like one of these, you bring in the assistant, you know, they have like the replay guy, have the running game guy, something. So yeah, I'm all for that. I like it. A little bit out of the box.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see if the Commanders keep him. They don't have a head coach yet because nobody wants to go there. And yeah, I mean, run game coordinator, we need something in the run game. Why not it be Eric Bieniemy?
Holy shit, Adam, you sexy son of a bitch.
Jesus. Adam. Niners for the win. Please don't send Kirk our way offside, but had to. Adam, you guys came through 2 weeks in a row. You beat the Packers, and then you take down the Lions. Greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated.
Well done. Well done. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's
thank you very much, Adam.
Yeah, greatly appreciate. We had I thought we had one more, but maybe not. I thought T-Bass had two, but I don't see it. So
all right. Man. That wraps up our mailbag. Our bag is empty, dried up, and on to the floor. Let's go into the state of the NFC North. Not a lot to talk about here. Lions, they lose the NFC Championship game. They had a huge lead, and they blew it. They've got some NFC North heartbreak that we've gone through plenty of times. Anybody out there, anybody in the world, anybody watching right now feel bad for the Lions? Anybody?
No. Dead silent.
Yeah, no. I mean, you shouldn't. And you know what? Oh, T-Bass does. T-Bass feels bad for the Lions.
Of course, of all the things, all of a sudden T-Bass feels bad for the Lions. Why the hell would anybody feel bad for the Lions?
No,
I don't get it.
They lost the way they played the games this year. That was their style of football, going for it on fourth down. You can gamble. Sometimes you lose. They lost this time, and some fluky things did happen. But you know what? They were all getting so damn cocky. Fuck them. They lost. I don't feel bad for them one bit.
Oh, CJ Gardner waving in the second quarter. I mean, dude, wait till the fourth quarter. You're really going to be waving? When he waved, I knew it was over. I said, I don't even care. It's just done. They're going to lose. And the best part is, like with the Lions, Dan Campbell, all the Lions content creators, they're saying, you know what, this is what got us here. You know, we don't blame them one bit. BS. This is one game from the Super Bowl. Kick the fucking field goal.
Yeah.
It was pathetic. And the fact they ran the ball and wasted that time out, when they ran they might as well have left the field. They lost the game. How do you not have a second play ready to go if you run the ball? You can't call a timeout. They should have fired his ass.
Unbelievable. And he even said in his post game, he's like, you know, I don't know when we're gonna be back here again. That's why you don't gamble in those situations. It's so hard to get to that point. So many things have to go right. That team pretty much stayed healthy all year long, and you got to play a little bit safe in some of those situations because you just don't know. If you don't have the Pat Mahomes, you don't have the Tom Brady, you're not going to be back in the NFC title game every single year. So yeah, fuck them. They had it and they blew it. But one thing they did do, which is shocking to me, is their OC Ben Johnson is going to be back, which to me is huge for this team because you talk about how hard it is to get back to next year. It's even harder if you don't have your offensive coordinator from the year that you were successful. Now he's back, and that, to me, that keeps the Lions at the top of the NFC North next year.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't blame him. Do you want to go coach for Washington or Seattle? Like he
should
have
coached for Seattle.
Man, I think this dude is going to be the hot name for until he gets hired. So he might as well just wait it out and see, because those two options, gross.
Yeah, I mean, Washington especially. Washington kind of seems like the shithole of the Baltic Avenue, if you're going to make a monopoly comparison of the NFL right now. Just that piece of shit dump slum of the NFL.
Jesus,
gross.
This is really, really aggressive.
It's gross.
I mean, Seattle, yeah, they're better than Washington, I guess. I still would probably wait for maybe a little bit better option. Then you're not following Pete Carroll. I mean, I don't know. I don't blame him. I wish he wasn't staying here, but he is.
Yeah.
And you know what? Dan Campbell keeps making those stupid ass play calls. He might be the head coach of the Lions next.
No, he's me. He was just named some coach of the year. So whatever.
It's great. CJ Ham went to the Pro Bowl.
He did. All right, let's see where we at. Yeah, so Kirk, let's talk some Kirk Cousins. I think this came out after last week's Horned Up, so we're going to touch on it a little bit. We did a video, but rumors going out there that Kirk Cousins is asking for $90 million guaranteed, or I think it's guaranteed, $45 million a year.
I think it was 85 million was the number, so like 42.5 a year.
Anyway, Kirk Cousins asking for a shit ton, no hometown discount. What do you guys think of that? And what would you pay for Kirk Cousins?
There's going to be some comments that just say nothing. $1.
Oh, hell no. Bye.
Gary can't hear us. He says he has no volume. Remember the ear test in school? Beep. You got to raise your hand.
Mm-hmm. Did you fail?
Beep. It's always so awkward to go in the nurse's office. Beep.
Yeah, it was the worst.
Everybody's saying no. Yeah, we're not paying him 45. If they pay him 45 million, we're gonna both come on here and just punch ourselves in the crotch.
Right in the
35
balls.
Is the discussion. Anything higher than that's an easy no. 35 at least you got to talk about it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yep. And again, I'm sure it's his camp coming out there trying to set the bar high. Settle somewhere in the middle.
20 million tops.
20 million tops baseball cards, I think he means. Yeah, we'll see.
Well, and also, I mean, he's worth it. Like, if the Falcons want to sign him for 45, he's still only the 9th highest paid quarterback in the league. He's not setting records. Like, the Vikings just aren't in a point where they can do that. So they're in a different spot when they signed him. I think he's absolutely worth that money, though.
No, he is for sure. But yeah, where we are with what we're trying to do, especially the next couple of years, no, you can't spend that kind of money on him. No. All right, let's give away a lumberjack to a member, huh?
Yeah. Hold on.
Versatile tool from Happy Nuts here. You can shave your pubes, your nose, anal hairs, your taint. It's really perfect.
I just kicked you off for saying such gross things.
Why did you kick me off?
Well, you just got to bear with me. Yeah, so we're going to be giving away a wonderful lumberjack.
Here it is. You can even sit on it. It vibrates.
I wouldn't.
You want to do that?
Say you should do that. All right, this is all the members. Let's see who's going to win this bad boy. It's very small, but we will see. Let's spin this thing.
And there's still time to get your own. If you don't win, $30. Link in the description. Today's the last day.
I think that's Maria Beekman.
Where's the Maria Beekman?
Maria has no nuts, but
that's all right.
Maybe she can shave up her husband.
Yeah, very versatile. She'll figure out a way to use it. Well done, Maria Beekman. That's a name I haven't seen in quite a while.
Maria Beekman, taking her home. We'll hit you up. We will hit you up. Well,
Maria's going to have the happiest nuts of anybody watching tonight.
Yes, she will. Yes, she will. Good job, Maria.
Hell yes. All right, so let's ask each other some burning questions.
Burning questions. We want to see some more so we want to see your answers in the comments. I'll go first.
Well, okay then.
In a perfect world, give me the position and the player on the current Vikings roster who steps up next year and shocks everyone, a la KJ Osborne, Josh Metellus, squashing a potential concern. Just making us feel so good. Like Cam Bynum just comes in and we're like, holy shit, we don't need another safety.
Can I just say, or are we waiting for other people?
Player and position. Give it a minute here. Don't say, I mean, let's get creative here.
I'm going to say the first thing that came to my head.
I know what you're going to say.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I feel like I know. I'll tell you.
Oh, God.
We got a Jay Ward in the comments.
I'm not a Jay Ward believer.
I think I know who he's going to say. Ty Chandler says Ellis Gregor. I mean, that he kind of, I don't know if I count that one. scene. All right, Balser's really going out of the box here.
Yes.
All right, Lupagus, what do you got?
I'm gonna go with cornerback Andrew Booth Jr. And I think
right.
and he just started to see some snaps late in the season. I still hate the fact that Jalen Williams was, I think, above him on the depth chart, but he graded out well. I still have a little bit of hope for Andrew Booth Jr. Maybe just one more year in Flores' system, he can take a step, show something in OTAs that carries into the training camp, carries into the preseason, carries into the season. So Andrew Booth Jr. is my guy.
I like it. I thought you were gonna go Jalen Roy.
No, I'm going Boothski.
All right, boom. What do you got?
All right. Here's a question for you. Would you hate or love the idea of the Vikings taking both Texas defensive linemen with the first 2 picks? And what would you give the percent chance that could actually happen?
Percent chance it happens.
We're talking
3%.
Byron Murphy and Tavondre Sweat.
I don't know. With Sweat, I know he's having a good Senior Bowl. I know he's looking really good, right? I mean, the dude just demolished somebody.
A couple guys today.
The thing with the big nose tackle, we see it they always fall further than you think. They always do. You always see a guy like right on the cusp of that round 1, early round 2, and all of a sudden they go in like round 3. So I have no idea where Sweat's going to go. I wouldn't be surprised if he went in round 1. I wouldn't be surprised if he went in round 3. So Byron Murphy, I think, is a guy that's going to end up going in round 1. Not worthy of pick 11, but maybe worthy of like pick 18 to 32. So I don't know if we're going to get either of them. I'd say the percent of getting both of them is 1.5%.
Yeah, I actually think Murphy. I mean, Jeremiah had him going 11. Brochmel has him as a top 20 pick. I mean, there's guys who spend their life doing this and they haven't rated very high. So I actually think Murphy is an option 11. I don't think it's going to happen. I would love it if it did. Like I've done mock drafts where I do it, just beefing up that line with 2 teammates.
Why would you? I don't want Byron Murphy at pick 11. No way.
I don't know why you're so against that. I think it's something you need to warm up to. I just read something today. Vikings are apparently very high in this guy as well.
They just don't like him as a 5 tech.
He can move all over the line.
No, in college he can.
I think Murphy would be a great fit, and I think he's actually an option 11.
I think he's too small for us. I mean, I don't know. I just don't like it. Like if we were a 4-3, I'd love it.
All right, what you got for me?
Good question.
Thank you.
I just had them up. Hold on.
Where do they go?
All right. Would you rather have a boring, lackluster offseason, including the draft, knowing damn well we will be horrible next year, starting the teardown? This is the beginning of the teardown. Or would you rather bring back Kirk, Hunter, Jordan Hicks, the usual suspects, and stay the course and potentially, make the playoffs, see what happens? Viking Funeral wants nothing to do with Byron Murphy at 11. I don't want him at all. Sorry, moving on. What's stay the course, maybe make the playoffs, see if they can make a run, or just start the teardown and know that we're going to suck ass next year?
No, I think I would be more apt to start the teardown. We've seen it. We've done that many times. It just hasn't been working. Try something different. Is it going to work? I don't know. I think I just go with the rebuild. And, even if that means like an offseason, or the one where our most exciting signing was like Bobby Wade.
Oh, Bobby Wade from the Bears, number 19. Robert, that's Robert to you. Yeah. Can we all agree, though, that when we're on here every week next year, we're not, expectations are low. We're not going to be bitching about the fact that we're not winning games and stuff. Like, if we tear it down, it's going to be gross. It's going to be a rough year.
You're saying, yeah, if we do. Absolutely. Yeah, it's going to be disgusting.
I just see Vikings fans being Vikings fans. If we tear it down, people are still going to be bitching about Kwesi, Kevin O'Connell, even though the cupboard's bare and we know we're rebuilding. Like that's the way we roll. And I don't know if I can deal with that.
Well, don't kid yourself. If we're 1-7, we're not going to have anybody watching.
If we're 1-7, we're still going to be on here every damn day.
We'll be here.
We're still going to be live, and people will be watching. People will come, Ray. People will come.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I think we're regardless. Like Viking Funeral just said, I think we're going to be projected everywhere to be bottom of the North next year. We're the least sexiest team right now. I
don't know. I mean, the Bears. We still don't know what the Bears are doing at quarterback. They could take a rookie quarterback and could be absolutely disgusting.
They could, but I don't know. I think they're more closer to the rebuild than we are. So if we actually, especially if we start over, but
if we take a rookie quarterback, I think the Vikings are in a way better spot than the Bears based off of what we have on offense. So look at what Nick Mullins did. Look at what Josh Dobbs did. We were in games with these quarterbacks that probably shouldn't even be on any rosters. We're in a very good spot. Like, even if we tear it down, we're still got some very good players.
Yeah, but our defense could be a major issue too, especially if we tear it down the point, not having Daniel Hunter. Well, look what Flores did at the end of the year. We're getting fucking, we were horrible.
Jesus.
We were horrible. All right. What's going to be the surprise position the Vikings address early in free agency? Last year was the tight end. Boom, we got a tight end. Like, what the hell? We got a tight end. What's it going to be this year? Stouffer the Psychic says we're going to be bottoms next year.
Surprise one?
Mm-hmm.
I want to say center, but that's probably not a surprise. I hope it's center, but I'll go more of a surprise. Jeez. Running back.
Going running back?
I'll go running back. What round did you say?
No, this is free agency.
Oh, free agency. Not running back. You're right. Josh Oliver was a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
This is tough. I'm going to say
got a lot of running backs.
Do we? Yeah, I don't think running back. I think running back's more draft. I'll go safety.
Yeah.
Safety. I mean, Cam Bynum, beautiful. But other than that, Harrison's gone. I'll go safety. I'm not going to, I mean, I'd love Antoine Winfield to come here, but we're not going to pay $23 million for his safety. But I bet we find a starting safety.
Yeah, I was going to go safety as well.
All right. Here's your last burning question. Kind of a lame one just because it's a big talker, but Justin Jefferson, would you make this trade? And I don't think the team would make this trade, but would you make this trade? The Jets' first round pick, which is pick 10, and their fourth round pick, that you would then package 11 and 10 to get up to 2 and take Drake May. Rebuild starts today. We don't give up any future draft picks. We're basically giving up Jefferson and our 2 first-round picks that we just got. We get our quarterback. We got Jordan Addison. We got some players. What do you think?
I'm sorry. I can't give up Justin Jefferson. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to pass, but it's not bad. Not a bad.
I don't think anybody would give up a top 10 pick anyways. That's pretty crazy. But yeah, a lot of no's in the comments.
Oh, thank God I'm not alone on this one.
The only way I thought it might be enticing is just the fact that we get our quarterback and we don't give up any future picks.
Yeah. No,
I mean, granted, it's Justin Jefferson. So I mean, I'm not trying to shrug that off.
That's a pretty big loss.
And yes, I know it's not going to happen. I'm just giving a scenario.
No, it's good. It was fun to talk with the hypothetical and the what ifs. All right, got the last one for you. All right. Fast forward to the end of next August. The Vikings released their final 3-man depth chart. How many players from the 22 draft class remain on the roster?
How many players will be on the roster week 1 next year?
From the 22 draft class. Kwesi's first one.
All right. So what's the first one? Ed Ingram. He'll be on the roster, right?
Okay.
So Lewis Seen's the first round pick. Who's our second? Booth. So Lewis Seen, I think, is gone. The ship has sailed. Huh?
Mark Westland says 2.
Lewis Seen, I'll say it would be a surprise if he's not there, but I'm going to say he's not there. They move on from him. Ed Ingram will be there. Andrew Booth, I think, will be there. Just, I mean, really, unless we go balls to the wall in the draft and free agency. Ty Chandler will be on the roster. Who else? Who am I missing?
Not much. Nick Muse?
Brian Asamoah, I think we're done with him.
Nick Muse.
Nick Muse will be there. TJ Hawkinson's injury definitely helps him. So what's that, 4? So I say Booth, Ingram, Chandler, Muse.
Caleb Evans gone.
Caleb Evans is gone. And that's actually more than I would have thought.
Yeah, me too. I was going to say 2 or 3, but I think 4 is probably it. I think 4 is probably right.
Yeah, gotta go 4.
Oh my God, Kevin Bullens.
Bulldog. We got Bulldog in the house.
Everybody's feeling generous 2 days before Groundhog Day.
Fucking Groundhog Day. What a
And
holiday.
Dylan, Johnny Munn is a free agent, so we don't technically have him.
I don't think Johnny Munn's coming back. I don't think they want him back.
I think you're the only one who does want Johnny Munn back.
There's about 50 Johnny Munts in the league.
But there's only one Johnny freaking Munt.
I just don't think he's that great.
Wow, it's very hurtful.
He's a third string tight end. Your feeling on him.
I think he's going to come back. I just do. All right, that was Bernie questions.
You want to make a bet on that? You don't want to make a bet on anything else?
No, I don't.
I'll bet that Johnny Munn ain't back.
All right, let's talk some NFL draft. Lord Duncan's gifting out some Onebar and Lupagus daily memberships.
Duncan. Hit that like button if you're watching. Make sure to sub.
Hell yes. All right. Draft. Obviously, big games this week. East-West Shrine tomorrow night. Thursday night. Been practicing since, I think, like Sunday. And then the Senior Bowl going on. So let's just talk about some guys who are standing out from both of those games. East-West Shrine, one name you see thrown out there anytime you look at the top performers is this wide receiver from Virginia, Malik Washington. He's only 5'8", but quick, shifty, explosive. It looks like if the receivers aren't jamming him at the line, he's basically gone. So Malik Washington making a little buzz around himself at the East-West Shrine game.
Yeah, who cares about him? Roman Wilson at the Senior Bowl, baby. He's the
Pretty
man.
Pretty much every receiver at the Senior Bowl is just ripping shit up. You mentioned Roman Wilson. There's the lad McConkey from Georgia, the Pearsall from Florida. All these guys, receivers, are just balling out so far.
Yeah, they're balling out, even with crappy wide receiver play. Bills Mafia, I don't know if anybody wanted to sign him for 40. I don't think we got a single comment that anybody wanted that, but maybe. But Bills Mafia, while you're here, hit that like button. We appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely we do. So obviously those receivers have been huge at the Senior Bowl. Another player that you see everywhere when it comes to Senior Bowl, as far as having a good couple of days, is the cornerback. I think you drafted a couple, maybe it was last week. Quinion Mitchell.
I got killed for it. For it.
The dude is balling out. Like, everybody's just like, holy shit, this guy is the real deal. Arguably even the best player down there. That's the reviews he's getting. So Quinion Mitchell making himself some money right now.
Yeah, and when I drafted him, I said he shouldn't be here. That's the reason I'm taking him. And the comments basically were threatening my freaking life. How would you? I mean, he's not going to be there at 42. There's no reason he should be. He's going to be gone in round 1. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, he's one of these guys that's like, if you want him as a Viking, you got to trade back or trade back up or maybe trade down multiple times. But man, damn good looking corner. Another corner who's looking good is Cam Hart from Notre Dame. Probably more of a
tall he was.
Yeah. Cam Hart's another corner who's been playing well. And you got some linemen. The Jackson Powers Johnson kid from Oregon, 6'3", 330-pound center. That is a huge damn center right there. He's stonewall Tyler Davis. Brandon Dorley, his teammate, just stood both those guys up. And I know we don't need to tackle, but Tyler Guyton, Oklahoma, that dude's been pretty much blocking everybody as well. So some linemen stepping up too.
Yes. Did you say that Darius Robinson from Missouri? I
did not mention him, but he's definitely
that dude's lighting it up. Joe Milton, the quarterback from Tennessee. It sounds like he's just fun to watch because his arm's absolutely ridiculous. Michael Hall is getting some love. Lupagus, I know you drafted him in a mock.
I did.
So he's getting some love. But yeah, you pretty much nailed it. And T-Bass, that's what it was. I don't know if he deleted his question or what, but he said earlier, like, do you feel the fact that everybody's going all in on receivers lately, that it gives a shot, like, you know what, screw Justin Jefferson. You know, there's tons of receivers every year, and I think that is false.
Well, how many of those are Justin Jefferson? Like,
exactly,
he's like the rare bird. He's the white eagle, whatever the hell you call it. I don't know. What's one of those rare animals that only come around every now and then that's supposed to be like a sign of the apocalypse? There's some kind of white goat,
unicorn,
albino deer. I don't. Nah, not the unicorn.
The thing is, it doesn't matter. Wide receiver. I mean, everybody, like, high school has been like that for 30 years. Everybody wants to be a wide receiver, and they try to get him the cornerback, whatever.
Like Buffalo. Thank you, Viking General.
Justin Jefferson doesn't come along every year. There's not 6 Justin Jeffersons in a draft. So it's like comparing nut sacks to Lupagus's nose. It doesn't make sense. T-Bass, we know you hate Justin Jefferson. No, let me rephrase this. He doesn't hate Justin Jefferson. He does think he's a good receiver. He doesn't want to pay the money.
Yeah.
So I get it. But you also have to admit these guys don't come along.
No. And it's like, I mean, it seemed like
White Eagle, that's a vodka.
I think my grandma used to drink that. And my mom might drink that. You look at Adrian Peterson. There's a lot of running backs every year too, but Adrian Peterson was a level above everybody else, and that's what Justin Jefferson is. He's that special talent that doesn't come around very long. So you can't just assume you're going to get the next one. It doesn't happen.
I've said it. I think I've said this multiple times, and you're probably sick of hearing this. We've tried every route. We've traded top receivers for draft picks to try to. Nothing has worked since 1961. Yep. It's a crapshoot. The Lions made the NFC Championship this year. Anything is possible. Keeping Justin Jefferson doesn't mean you're not going to go anywhere. Like, everybody's guess doesn't make sense because that's what it is. It's a guess.
Yep, absolutely. Why don't you put the link out there for the mock? We'll talk about a couple other guys. We're waiting for some people to get into the room to make picks. It is just about mock draft time.
Mocky. All right, talk about something while I figure this out.
Yeah, so a couple other things we should mention with the Senior Bowl. So far, quarterbacks, the big ones. Michael Penix, he's doing enough. Everybody seems to be impressed with his arm strength. Again, I thought he'd be getting better reviews. I feel like the passing drills are perfectly set up for his skill set. I really thought he'd be getting more rave reviews down there. Bo Nix, not getting great reviews.
Bo Nix sounds like Bo Dix.
Yeah, he's not doing great down there. So again, it's just a couple practices, but. You like
and you can. I mean, they don't have the receiver. I mean, quarterbacks generally struggle at this, right? I mean,
yeah, for the most, especially the first day. At least the first day, too. They say. The other thing to remember though, too, is like if you guys, it depends, channel to channel, article to article, you might get one report on one guy from one opinion, then the next one's going to say something completely opposite. I think a lot of these people who report on these kind of go in there with their own agendas, and they don't sway from their own opinions. So. It's really bizarre. One side can say, "Oh, this guy didn't look great," and the next one will be like, "Oh my god, this guy was ripping shit up." So,
well, and quick on the Jefferson, I want to talk about the Jefferson contract again. Whatever he signs, $34 million a year from now, he's going to be like the third highest paid wide receiver. We act like, I mean, look at years ago when the quarterbacks all of a sudden getting crazy money. Like, it's not. This is what happens. This has been happening for 20. I mean, it keeps evolving. It's like $34 million for a top receiver in 3 years is going to be nothing.
My point, he's just a superstar. He's a superstar, rare elite talent, one of the 10 best players in the NFL, and you have to keep those guys when you finally are lucky enough to get one on your team. It's going to cost money.
It's going to cost money. Yeah, I'd pay that guy $100 million a year.
Did you put the link out?
I'm putting her out right now. All right, you guys want to do a quick
400
draft? Get your butts on here. Let's make this Viking squad real good.
And I think our last couple have all been very defensive heavy, so we'll see if that trend changes tonight or not. I'm excited to see what you guys do.
I want to see something weird.
I'll show you something weird. So we're doing 7 rounds?
We can. We'll do 4. We'll do 4. All right, well, let's start this thing.
Sarah, thank you.
Sarah Gibson.
Debbie's daughter.
To Debbie?
Yep.
Loved her. Thank you. Really appreciated.
Very talented musician.
All right, here we go. I'll put 7, and if enough people come on, we'll keep going. If they don't, we'll just call her good, all right?
I like it.
All right, hold on.
We can always make picks, too.
Nobody wants to see our picks.
Electric Youth, that guy rocks.
What's Electric Youth?
Guessing it's a Debbie Gibson. Is that a song or album?
Really? He knows the name of a Debbie Gibson album?
Of course he does. He's that guy. He knows everything.
He parties. All right, we got BK in the house. BK, you get the first overall pick.
Jim Start.
Don't F it up.
He's going to take the best Clemson player on the board.
Well, sure the hell ain't Andrew Booth.
It'll be Nate Wiggins.
All right, here we go. You're just staring at us weirdly.
It's creeping me out. I can't quit looking at
My
him.
bad.
Are you going to do a trade?
No.
Oh, he's not. He's going to stick and pick.
Well, you got a quarterback there.
Oh, wow.
Really throwing a wrench in things.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't think he'll be there in a real scenario here, but
he is.
I mean,
Drake
my
May
train of thought here is I'm actually one of the few things I agree with T-Bass on here is I actually think it should be D-line, rounds 1 and 2. But if Daniels is there, that's the pick.
Jaden Daniels
Jaden
is
Daniels.
the selection.
But I do have one thing to say quick. It'll be quick. So I see that argument with paying Jefferson. What it's probably going to be 30 to 35 a year, which it's whatever. People need to understand that every single team in football plays one position at a luxury. So at some point it's going to happen. The Eagles in 2025 owe AJ Brown $45 million. And I think even to escape that cap hit, it's still like 37 million. So it's kind of like you said, in 3 years from now, he's going to be the 5th highest paid receiver. I don't know how else to say that. Like, you're going to have to pay players to get him to stay here. You're not going to be competitive.
Well, you make a great point. You know what, David Bakhtiari, you know what his cap hit is next year?
Probably like 30-something million.
40 million.
Yeah.
And we're bitching about paying a top receiver 34. I mean, that's part of that's just what happens. 40 million for that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
He hasn't played in like 2 years.
Yeah. All right, BK, good pick,
Good
man. It was an
beers,
easy
though.
one, but good pick.
Hell yeah. Well done, BK.
All right, I got to make the pick.
Make the
I'm gonna take
selection.
Brock Bowers. Just really
Get that damn card in one more.
The card is in. All right, let's go to T-Bass. T-Bass, what are you going to take a receiver? What are you thinking?
He is.
Somebody good at dodgeball.
All right, I like it. You going to take a trade, or were you rejecting this thing?
What's the trade? My eyes are bad, and I'm
It's
on
not
my
great.
phone.
It's a second
Yeah,
round.
let's just reject this thing.
Yeah, okay.
It's gross.
Yeah, reject. Who's on the line still?
All right.
D-line?
So
Yeah.
Why did it? Oh, sorry. All right. So defensive line, we have. So Michael, well, Devondre Sweat is there for defensive line. Let me just go here. D tackle, Sweat, Hall, Chris Jenkins, McKinley Jackson.
All right. Well, the thing about Sweat is, yeah, he's a huge body, but you're not going to get an every down guy. But I would much rather switch back to the 4-3, and then it would be a no-brainer to take Jenkins. But I don't know how Jenkins would be at a true, no stats. It's a tough situation. So we definitely need that big body, but geez, every week I take defensive line.
A lot of pressure.
Stay true to yourself.
I really like that center from Oregon too, but
Is he there?
I'm sure he is. Who's that cornerback?
Jackson
He's actually
Power
gone.
Johnson.
Cornerback?
Yeah.
You got TJ Tampa's staring at you.
Tampon?
Okay, go back to best position available.
All right, best available wide receiver, Lad McConkey, who's having a great Senior Bowl.
It's fun to say.
Yeah. We don't need him.
Yeah, Sweat, Tampa, defensively are probably your best dudes.
Yeah, all right. We got to go with Sweat. We got to go with
Yeah.
All right, the big boy is off the board. Well done, T-Bass. Good to see you, man.
These guys are nailing these picks so far.
Yeah, I like this. I mean, the Daniels is just.
Oh, could you imagine?
Hey
Look
guys,
at that thing. Jesus, you need the
T-Man.
lumberjack. Look at that arm.
He does for that arm.
What's up,
Holy-
T-Man?
let's reject the trade. It was gross anyway.
It was.
What's gross?
The trade.
Oh yeah. All right. So you are up, man. We got a quarterback and we got a big defensive lineman. What do you want to look at?
Quarterback.
Sexy options.
What corner?
Quarter.
We already got one. We got Jaden Daniels, baby.
Let's look at running back.
All right.
Ooh, I like it. There you go.
The kid from Michigan, Blake Crown.
Taking Blake Corum.
He did it. He
Hell
did
yeah.
it. Good job, T-Man.
I have a question. I heard this today. Are we gonna keep Cousins or what's going on?
I don't know
get
yet.
it.
It's a damn mystery.
We
Have
will
a good
find
night,
out
guys.
real soon, man. Your linen. Oh, he's out of here. I was gonna say his linen is very white. He's a really
for
good
long.
laundry soap there.
Not
All right. He took the running back from Michigan. That probably won't get rave reviews. Viking Funeral, what's up, buddy?
Ooh.
Hey, fellas.
How you doing, buddy?
How you doing, man?
Always good, especially on Wednesdays.
Yeah,
hell
yeah.
yes. We got Jaden Daniels sweating the running back from Michigan. What are you thinking?
What a
Dude,
draft.
great pick so far.
Yeah.
Even Corum. Like I'm a little bit, maybe not at that spot, maybe a little further back. I don't know, but I think Chandler can handle the workload. I really do. So I don't know, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
Nice.
I like it. I like it.
Oh man,
What do you want to see? What position?
Interior offensive line.
Ooh, I like it.
Interesting.
It's a great looking shirt you got on.
It is. It's really nice.
I'd like to see that thing laying on my bedroom floor some morning.
What about last night?
I thought that was going to go elsewhere. I thought I was going to get tongue lashing.
Yeah, I did too. I was.
All right. Your centers are fairly pick clean, unless you want to look at a guard.
Boys, it ain't gay unless your balls touch. So,
That's right. That's right.
Well, Christian Mahogany is not a bad deal.
Let me know.
I mean, I don't think the only thing is we should probably go out interior offensive line here. Go with Christian Mahogany.
All right.
Christian Mahogany.
Boom. Beefing it up. Well done, Viking Funeral.
Build from the trenches. Skull boys, love you.
Love you too, buddy.
Love you, man.
Is that
all right? So we have.
Are we done?
Yeah. No, we got 3 more picks.
Oh, we're gonna keep going. Okay.
Yep. We still got. We got Yogi in the house.
Yogi.
What's up, buddy?
What up? What up? How you doing?
Hey, give us a scoop on the harbor, man. Give us
a tryout.
Scoop.
I'm gonna be there.
Oh yeah, Duluth Harbor Monsters going to be a new arena team in Duluth, Minnesota. Later tonight, I will be chatting just football all around with the quarterback Javante Johnson.
Nice.
Next week, this Friday will be tryouts.
What time?
10 a.m. Open to the public.
I'll be there.
All right. Yeah,
Invincible
it's gonna
style.
be a good time.
I'm very versatile.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Congratulations, man. That's fantastic. I got all
Thank
excited.
you.
I thought you were in the Duluth area. We could meet up for some beers, but you're down south a little bit more.
Oh yeah, I'll be there on Friday. I'm driving.
Well, let us know when you're around town. We'll have to meet up, man.
Sounds good.
Love it.
Well, are you gonna make this squad better or worse?
I'm gonna make it better. Let's go. DBs and safety.
All right, starting with safeties.
Guy from Miami's gone, huh?
I'll look at the corners real quick here.
Oh, edge rusher.
Now we're talking. God, this got gross really quick.
Probably Muhammad Kamara.
Edge rusher. You want him?
No. Nope. Best available.
Going best available. He's backtracking.
Yeah, backtracking. You know what? Jalen Charles, safety.
Who is it?
Safety from Missouri.
Yeah.
That's your man?
All right. We're doing it.
All right, man. Hey, good luck on Friday. Pick some dandies.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
All right, man. Take care. Yogi. All right, I think we got 2 more picks and we got 2 more people waiting, so this is perfect.
That's perfect.
Manamita.
Hey!
Hey,
Don't
you
mess
sexy
this
son
up,
of a
man.
bitch.
We're counting on you for a Super Bowl.
All right. A lot of pressure. Let's see. We got a good
We got a quarterback, defensive tackle, running back, guard, and safety. 3 picks to go.
okay. Our center's pretty picked clean, you said?
No,
I'll take a peek just for you, man. Yeah, it's pretty gross.
All right. Let's look at wide receiver. Let's see who we have for wide receiver. We're pretty stuck to wide receiver. We can always maybe use a 3rd or 4th, possibly 3rd wide receiver to go in there.
Yeah.
A couple options at the top that aren't horrible.
With your heart.
That guy's name is Anus. I'm not trying to sway you.
Sure, why not? We'll go with Anus Smith.
Okay, oh, sorry, what was his first name? Can you say it one more time?
Anus Smith.
Oh, Matamidi, well done. What a pick.
It's not gay for anuses aren't touching. That's what Viking funeral
all right,
said.
Matamidi, good to see you, man. Later, buddy.
I didn't
All
know
right.
near Matamidi I say anus today. That just made my whole day.
Yeah. All right, let's go. Skull 2IA. Why don't you make the steal of the draft right here?
Do it.
Let's go to defensive line.
Defensive line. There you go. You happy?
He's looking for someone in particular. Judge Culpepper.
Judge Culpepper. Who's that? What a name.
Wow, this is the crap of the crap.
Dante's
of the crap.
kid.
Okay, what about Edge? Let's see who's on Edge.
Yeah, we have yet to address the edge situation.
Yeah, it's a little surprising.
Oh, it's where I picked 170.
Oh, that Austin Booker has been getting good reviews today too.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't like his explosiveness. Like, he can be a little bit more explosive. But we are talking about 7th round pick. Let's do. Let's see. We got running back. We got two tackle guards, safety, wide receiver, quarterback. We got 2 picks left, right? Or 1 pick left.
2.
We got 2 picks left. Hell. Let's see. Let's do. Quarter. What's the best? This is the best available.
Right here.
I think this is, yeah.
Oh, we're at pick 178. That's the. Oh, he's not as good as the other Illinois defensive tackle. But hey, what's his size?
Old Keithy boy? 6'5", 304.
304.
Oh yeah, you can plug that damn hole.
Is that your man?
Yeah. Hey,
You know the hole plugger.
Hey,
all right,
let's plug that hole down.
Talking anus last pick, and now we're talking hole pluggers.
Plugging holes.
So tonight on the vintage, we're doing surprise playoff wins by Minnesota.
Is there
Ooh,
a big
nice.
one? Oh, then. No.
Yeah, that's big.
Come on, Lupagus. Hey, TYA, don't go too far. You and Lord Duncan are go head to head.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
All right, boom.
He sounds so excited.
You sound so excited. All right, Dylan, you got the last pick, man. Round 7.
Get in.
You're looking very, very comfy.
I think that might be
really-
T-Man's bed.
I'm incredibly ill, but
Oh, no.
I had to
Yeah,
stay
have an
awake
orange.
just to watch a mock draft. Tory Taylor, is he there? If he's there, get him.
Who?
Tory Taylor,
Tory Taylor.
Tory Taylor?
the Iowa punter.
There he is.
You're going
Tory
punter.
Taylor.
Wow,
He's doing
there
it.
he is. That's your pick?
Get Ryan Wright out of here. I hate
Oh.
that guy.
Oh, my God. All right. He had his man in mind the whole time.
All
Yeah, I've
right,
been
I love
saying
it,
it in the
man.
chat
You went
the whole
right for him.
time.
He did. Didn't give a shit. Hope you feel better, buddy.
Hey, feel
Cheers.
better, man. Go eat an orange and take some NyQuil. Love this guy. Dylan, well done, man. We'll see you soon.
See you, Dylan.
Yeah, he hates Ryan Wright more than anything.
Yeah, apparently. Holy shit.
All right, Lupagus, let's take a real quick look at this thing. Jaden Daniels obviously bumps up the draft grade regardless of what happens.
Yep. Yeah, and BK said it. He doesn't expect him to be there, but he was there, so you got to pull the trigger. I love Tavondre Sweat in round 2. I don't even care if he's not a 3-down player. I want that big old boy plugging the holes and controlling that line of scrimmage and just dominating up front. That makes me very excited.
I'm hit or miss on Sweat. I get it. I like him. I won't be mad at the pick. You can get those guys in like round 4 and 5 if you're gonna. No, you can, and we see it every year. You're acting like Sweat.
What did you get last year? You're the one who wanted Jordan Davis. You're talking about how nice to be to have just as your Jordan Davis.
You're not
right
comparing
here,
Tavondre Sweat to Jordan Davis, are you?
I just did. Yeah, I just did.
That's stupid. You lost me there. It's over.
Well, tell me the fourth round guy. Tell me the 5th round guy.
You're telling me there's not what Chris Jones going?
Wasn't he like a first?
God, was he?
I don't know. I don't remember. A long time ago.
All I'm saying is if there's a guy out there that is a 2-down, I would rather spend it on somebody else. I really would.
I wouldn't. The way the board shook out, to me, that was the pick to make. I do like Blake Corum in 4 there. I just think he's a damn good running back who can catch, who can run, who can create things when it's not there. So I do like the Corum pick.
Yeah, I don't. Once we got Jaden Daniels, we could have just forfeited every pick.
The pick, I gotta say, Viking Funeral, Jordan Ellis that was there from Utah, the edge rusher. I would have gone Justin Ellis to get that edge presence, to get the rusher. That dude late in the 4th round was kind of a steal there. I would have jumped all over him.
Yeah, but whatever. It's all good. Not a bad draft. Not a bad draft. We'll take it. It's time for trivia, right?
It is time for the Under a Minute with Underdog.
Yeah, let's let me do a little reworking here. You can make some really nice game show songs.
Answer M. Sullivan's question. Compensatory picks, when they come out? Well, they come out is it late March? And the Vikings aren't going to get any, so do not look for any extra help there.
We will not be getting anything.
Oh, so Dylan's over in England. I
think I could maybe tell.
Really?
Yeah, he had a real nice accent going on.
I thought those were English sheets he was sleeping in.
They weren't as clean as T-Man's. T-Man's were really clean.
He uses bleach. He uses Downy.
From the head up.
I don't think either one was wearing pants. And that's the important thing.
All right. Hold on. We're almost ready. Let's do this. Oh, look at this battle.
Oh, my God.
Freaking battle.
Spank Bank is now full.
Look at this. Look at these game faces. Chris Jones was a 2nd rounder, so I was a little off. All right, here's the deal. We're gonna go back and forth. When one of you do not know the answer, it's over, and that's the winner. So this could be one question. We'll never know. And then you guys definitely need the lumberjack. You guys,
you both could use it.
Those balls got beards on them.
All right, so here's the category, guys. The Vikings have only drafted 11 players in the round 2 since 2010. Go back and forth. Each name one at a time, back and forth.
2nd rounder, right?
Yep, 2nd rounders from now until 2010. They've only drafted 11 players in the 2nd round. Got to start naming them back and forth.
Lord Duncan gets the honor.
Xavier Rhodes.
That is incorrect. He was a 1st round pick. 2010.
TYA's got to get it right.
He has to get it right. It's gonna be a really quick game.
So we're talking 2nd rounders?
2nd rounders.
Only 2nd rounders.
From 2010 till now?
Right. 2010
doesn't have to be in order.
It does not have to be in order. It just has to be a 2nd rounder that we've drafted since 2010.
Okay.
We'll give Lord Duncan a pass. I don't think he understood the category.
Okay. I'm done with complete things, which is not me. 2nd round. Let me see.
This is not easy.
No, it's not, because you're so used to the 1st rounders. Let's see.
I was all ready to tell you all the retired numbers.
I bet you would have got farther than us.
Yeah, for sure.
I know all 6.
2nd round. So let's do
5 seconds.
Yeah.
4.
He's Googling.
No, my hands are right here.
2.
I don't cheat.
All right, that's it. Lord, back to you.
Back to you.
You got one?
Booth Jr.
Andrew Booth. We got one on the board. Ding.
All right, TYA, back to you.
I thought he was 3rd.
No.
Back to you, TYA. Got to get one.
Yes, it was Booth.
Now, is it 2nd round or what if we had 2 in a certain round?
That's still the 2nd round.
Got to be 2nd round. It could be any 2nd rounder.
So not 2nd pick, but 2nd round.
Second round choice.
Oh, so 2nd. Okay.
So Teddy Bridgewater would not count.
Would not
No,
count.
he was a
The
first.
1st round. Lord Duncan has 1.
Yeah. Shit. Cookie Boy.
What?
Dalvin Cook.
Delvin Cook, Skull
Was he
TYA.
second? Was he third?
He was a second
right?
round pick. You are correct.
All right,
to
back
Lord
to
Duncan.
you, Lord.
Jesus.
Crap. How about
Lord Duncan, you watch your mouth. We do not say crap on this show.
CARP? How about
Dan Hennon, Daniel Hunter? He was a third rounder. Skull TYA can win it here if he can get one. The comments are
no,
just
he was a first rounder.
I will say this is much tougher when you're put on the spot. Like after you go look at these names, you're gonna be like, "What the hell?"
Yeah,
I think he was a first rounder too. Fuck.
TYA.
just guess.
Yeah,
Say what you think.
yeah. I'm having a brain fart with the corner who was drafted out of Michigan State, who was a hell of a tackler, but couldn't do much else. What the hell was his name? Long hair. He was teammates with Melvin Gordon in college.
Lupagus, you can start the countdown.
5, 4, 3.
But I think he was a first
2,
rounder anyway.
1.
So what if we tie?
We didn't. You got 2. He got 1.
Yeah.
Lord Duncan is your winner.
Let me rattle some of these off.
What
This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt, guys. We got Ezra Cleveland. We got Ed Ingram.
Ed Ingram, I thought he was a third.
We got Brian O'Neill. Did I say Irv Smith?
There's Smith.
We have Dalvin Cook that you said, Mackenzie Alexander, Eric Kendricks,
Kyle Rudolph, Chris Cook, and Toby Gearhart were your answers.
Hey,
So
now
the guy I was thinking of was a first rounder then.
You were.
isn't Irv Smith with the Philly now?
Irv Smith is probably just retired
and
now.
he's probably on
See,
Bengals IR.
A lot of those.
Yeah.
See, for some reason, I thought a lot of those guys that you mentioned were either first or third rounders.
They were all second round. We don't pick very often in the second round, but when
we
we do, we don't have great success either.
All
All
right,
right, Lord Duncan, you did win the
Lord
Lumberjack.
Duncan, the Lumberjack. TYA, what are you guys doing later again? Give a plug again.
We're doing the surprise Vikings playoff wins, especially like 87
All right,
and
when
89.
you're doing that tonight?
Yeah, at 9:30.
Boom.
All right, hit them up, Lord Duncan. Give your channel a plug, man. I there you go.
Wow.
I watched you get a haircut the other day. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, sorry about the butt crack shot. I
Sorry.
tried to
Don't
blur it out,
apologize for that
and
ever.
you almost erased the whole thing. So I said, "All right, I'm leaving it alone."
I almost
you gotta
popped
leave the
my
crack.
pants, man. I appreciate that.
Email us your address, onebarlupagus@gmail.com,
Oh, we got it.
and I will
We
send
got it.
you that bad boy. And I watched you shower. It had nothing to do with your YouTube channel. I was just sneaking around your house.
Very nice, very nice. Did you see me? Wish I had soap on the rope.
I did.
All right, fellas, we appreciate you hopping on, man. This worked out great. Thank you.
Hey, you guys rule. We love the show. Everybody
All
does.
right, man. Thank
Love
you
guys, man. Take care.
Thanks for playing our game.
Oh God, I'm popping everybody on here. I don't know what's happening. All right, Lord Duncan with I would say a little bit of an upset, to be honest.
Yeah, beating the history guy at his own game. 2-1. I thought the score would be a little bit higher. I thought maybe like a 3-2
it's
battle.
tough. It was tough. I honestly would have like Brian O'Neill. I would have been after that. I would have been like, I can't believe I didn't get Brian O'Neill.
I know. I actually put myself on the spot, and I can only think of like 3.
Yeah, not easy. Not easy, but that is it. We appreciate everybody hopping on. We'll keep being weekly, especially throughout the draft. So appreciate everybody. It's fantastic.
Things are heating up. And yeah, guys, remember this while you're thinking about Lord Duncan trimming his old bushki. Male giraffes headbutt the female's uterus to make her ovulate so that he can mate with her.
That makes sense. Makes perfect sense. Still going. Won't stop.